The opposition leader had opined that the current administration had no plausible crime-fighting plan to deal with the number of crimes perpetrated against business persons. However, on Friday, Minister of Public Security Ramjattan had a different view of what he says is perceived to be a terrible crime situation. He says the current statistics prove otherwise. Insert.
And not to defend the fact that, yes, crimes are not happening. Of course, crimes are happening. But we have to appreciate that we live in a geopolitical space, Latin America, Caribbean, where interpersonal violence is the highest in the world. We have the highest homicide rates in countries in and around this geopolitical space. Countries like Honduras and El Salvador have murder rates that reach over 50 per 100,000.
Minister Ramjattan admitted that his ministry has received letters from citizens expressing concern over what has happened in the past several weeks with the spate of home invasions and murders.
And indeed it is bad, I must say, and I must concede that it is bad. But our policemen are making very great headway in catching the criminals. Like the one who shot the fella down at the interior, and the 1 footman being the mastermind, and then he heading somewhere, Curry Brown. We managed to catch the 2 guys, and I think we were on to catching the 1 footman himself. We are also looking into the one that happened at Hope Plantation Estate, in which it does appear that it might be a family member. The lady had 700 acres of estate of transported rice land.
The statistics coming from the police force suggest that the current crime situation is currently at a 5.5% decrease when compared with the corresponding period last year. Mr. Ramjattan further admitted that stopping interpersonal crimes still remains a challenge.
But we have brutal members in our community. How we stop this when, let's say, domestic types of violence and so on is a very difficult thing. We have to get more intelligence about the nature of these communities and all of that. And only recently, I must tell you, I was at a CONSLE meeting. That is the CARICOM Public Security Ministers or Home Affairs Ministers meeting in Grenada, chaired by Mr. Prime Minister Michel. And I indicated that our universities must start looking into the root causes and the determinants. We have the University of West Indies, several branches.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.